Hey guys, in this episode we're reviewing different products that I think are either clean or not clean, so I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to another episode of Clean or Not Clean. Let's get right into it and start with Clif Bars because I used to eat these for breakfast every day, super common. Sunflower oil. I personally don't like to consume any kind of seed oils because number one, they're really high in omega-6 fatty acids. This is very inflammatory. And number two, the process of getting the seed oils, like actually extracting them, uses a lot of chemicals to extract it. So there is some cane sugar. I'm not a big fan of a lot of sugar in bars. This one does have 21 grams in one bar. So just on a sugar perspective, I think that's something everyone should watch out for. We've also got natural flavors, which I am not a fan of. Natural flavors, as we know, can come from the anal glands of beavers, which is kind of gross. It's not really gonna harm you, but it's kind of gross. So I try to stay away from natural flavors. Soy lecithin. Let's get into this because this is my least favorite ingredient in this product. First of all, the soy aspect. We don't know where the soy is coming from. There's a good chance it's gonna be GMO unless it's like really specified that it's like non-GMO. Next, the process of extracting the lecithin from the soy also uses a lot of chemicals. Of course, what's new? It uses hexane. So when you use the hexane to extract it, you can't really figure out how much is left in the final product. And hexane isn't something you want to be ingesting all the time. It's known to cause respiratory toxicity, dizziness, nausea, headaches. So it's just something you don't want to mess with. And I think I'm just gonna leave it at that because that's enough for me to say this is definitely not clean. All right, next we've got Dove soap, and just off the bat, I see fragrance. I'm really not a fan of fragrance, and just make sure you're really careful with this because it's a really hidden source of parabens. Even if it says paraben free, but then it has fragrance, there can still be parabens in the fragrance. So this is gonna just get a not clean. Okay, Chobani Greek yogurt, non-fat, plain. So this obviously has dairy. You guys know that I don't like dairy. I'm not a big fan. However, I don't necessarily classify dairy as not clean. Just because it's not something I include in my diet, it is still more of a natural food. So I'm not really gonna flag it for that. And the ingredients are literally just cultured non-fat milk, and it shares the cultures, and that is it. So surprisingly, I'm gonna give this a clean. Yankee Candle. Most candles use paraffin wax, and when it's burning, it's just emitting so many different chemicals and toxins into the air. And the issue is, like, I personally want a candle lit all day long. Like, I like the vibes, I like the smell, I just enjoy it. So if that's something you're gonna be inhaling every day, you really, really have to be careful. You also wanna watch for the wick. Candle wicks used to have lead. It was banned. Some companies still do it, I've heard. So that's something you have to watch out for, but just get an organic, clean soy candle. So Yankee Candle, not clean. Okay, Cutex nail polish remover. Acetone, it's kind of like a mediocre. It's not great for you, but if it's just acetone, I don't think it's the worst. This one, because of the color, I'm gonna guess has dyes. Yep, it's got yellow 11, blue 1. So automatically, I like to avoid anything with any kind of artificial colors or dyes or lake dyes. And this one actually has fragrance too. So those are already two no-nos and you know they're out. And the way you can find colorings is literally, you'll see like the color and then the number. Blue, whatever, yellow, whatever. And then I would just personally avoid it. So Cutex, I'm sorry, but not clean. Kind bars. So the name says kind. Let's see how kind they are. Almonds, peanuts, chicory root. Just one thing on peanuts. Well, I'm not gonna call them not clean. Peanuts have a really high tendency to have mold. So I would just watch for them, especially in like bars that are gonna be sitting on a shelf for a long time and even more susceptible to getting like mold. Just watch for that, especially if you have allergies. Sugar, honey, glucose syrup. Okay, so I don't love that it has 3 different kinds of sugar. I think honey is kind of a tricky one because it makes you think it's healthy, but glucose syrup is basically just processed sugar. And soy lecithin and natural flavor, so this is a no-brainer. Kind bar is not clean. Okay, next let's get into mascara. We've got a beauty product here. This is by Thrive Causemetics. Mascara in general, you have to be careful for because it can have a lot of phthalates, parabens. Both of these are linked to cancer growth, which is really, really scary. Depending on the color of mascara, if it's like a blue or whatever, you're gonna get into the lake dyes there. So just watch out for that. And I would just try to stick to a really clean brand, especially since it's so close to your eye. So Thrive Causemetics, clean. Okay, next we've got Essie. This is Forever Yummy. So Essie, I have to say I love their colors. They have such beautiful colors, and especially their nudes, but they do use a lot of different lake dyes and colorings. This one has red something. I'm gonna pop it up, like red 40, red, one of the numbers. If you're using it once in a while, it's okay, but if you're gonna use it every day, if you paint your nails a lot, I would try to find a cleaner brand. The one thing I don't like is that they advertise as 3 free, which is great when you're not including, I'm gonna pop up the 3 free and what that means. But I don't like that when you advertise as clean, you're still not fully clean, because I think it tricks consumers into thinking like, oh, I'm safe with this product. And a lot of times you can have different like parabens or phthalates, which are used as preservatives, and again, like can really be damaging to our health. Our hormones can cause cancer growth. So everyday use, you have to watch out. But with Essie overall, I'm gonna give it a not clean. And we've got Kite Hill. So this is a brand that I actually really like in general. They have really great plant-based products and cheeses, and I like that they use almonds a lot instead of cashew, which can be a little lighter. Almond milk, salt, chives, and then xanthan gum and gar gum. So the gums are not my favorite because I have some gut issues and I don't digest food as well. And so whenever you have gut issues, you really have to watch out for gums. They can cause a lot of distress. They can lead to leaky gut. This is a little tricky too because they actually have some really great alternatives. They have one that's like a ricotta cheese that does not have any gums. So you have to look at the ingredients. You can't just assume a brand is like always good or bad. For Kite Hill chive cream cheese, I'm gonna give it a not clean. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Clean or Not Clean. Please leave a comment and let me know any products you'd like me to review and then I can share more information on.